Greetings. I talked a little bit in classes last week about the idea of opposites. This applies to Tai Chi, Qigong, your warm-up routines, all these different routines where you're trying to build the connections between the upper and lower body. The mind and the mindfulness of the exercises and movements has a lot to do with that. So even when we're not moving or taking steps and shifting weight, we should be thinking about those opposites. I'll give you a couple examples. One of the warm-up exercises is also a Qigong exercise, raising the arm. The feet are evenly weighted and the knees are bent. You've got one palm down and one palm up, and you're extending up and down. Now, what we want to think about with just the mind is that I'm grounding through my left as I extend with my right. It's not a physical thing. I'm not really moving the weight, but I'm using my mind to connect the right leg with the left arm and then the left leg with the right arm. So I'm coming from the ground up and from the center out to the opposite side. When we do movements in Tai Chi, it can be a little bit more obvious. Like when we do a movement like brush knee left, we end up with the weight grounded in the left leg and we're extending with our right hand. So we're going from left to right, from the ground up, from the center out. So a lot of the Tai Chi movements, you can really see it. Sometimes it's more subtle, but that's an idea that you want to work with, even just using the mind and not necessarily the physical weight transfer and movement of the body. You can still build that connection between the upper and lower and right and left sides of the body. Another example would be, for instance, when we're doing a movement like cloud hands. When we're doing the movement, we're doing some sidestepping, but we're still going from upper to lower, from the center out. So for instance, if I do cloud hands to the right, I'd put my weight all the way into my left leg so I can step with my right. So I'm coming from my left leg out my right. So it's coming up and through the center of the body. And then we're coming over. Now the weight's in the right, so when I extend my left hand across, it's going from right to left. So it's from upper to lower and right to left as you do the movements. When you do different movements that don't involve weight transference, like for instance in some of the Qigong exercises, when we're doing, say, punching, when I extend my right hand, I'm going to think about my left foot being grounded. So I'm going from left to right, and then I'm bringing the energy back into the left foot. So now I'm going from right to left, and then I'll bring it back down through the right. So you're always thinking about opposites, from left to right, and then back down through to the other side. When you do that, even without movement, you're building that pathway of coordination from mind to body, from upper to lower and from right to left. So it's a very effective way with consistency to build that coordination through the body. If you find these videos helpful, you can help contribute to them at patreon.com/edkio. Thanks for watching.